What's up, lads? We are the FIFA Bozos, and I am Bozo.
And I am Mux.
And welcome to what is the first episode of Pro Clubs with Subs.
Certainly is, lads. We've been looking forward to this for a long time. We've had some good feedback, and we've got plenty of players hoping to join in the squad.
We have indeed now, lads. We've picked an 11 for you today. Now, we're going to bring that to you very shortly. Now, basically, we got everyone to choose a player that they wanted to be, and let's move on into the 11.
Certainly have, lads. I, Mux, am always going to be Rooney. Bozo over here is Cahill, and everyone has got their player now.
They have indeed now, as you can see. That's the 11 that we went with for the game today. Well, for the two games today, actually. It's a 4-2-3-1 side. Got Jay Rodriguez in there, Sturridge in there, Lambert in there. Looks pretty exciting, and as you can see there, that is everyone's PSNs, and that's everyone in position as we speak.
That certainly is. It looks like a strong little lineup there, and lads, leave some feedback below where you think England will get to in the World Cup and how you think they will do.
Yeah, please do that, lads. Also, please let us know if you are going to enjoy this series, what you've thought of the first episode. Also, if you took part in the games yesterday, we'd love to hear what you thought of them, if you enjoyed the series, if you're hoping to carry it on into the future. So yeah, we head on into our first game.
We certainly do. And it took a while to get into a game, obviously, with 11 of us in the team. But we finally did find a game. And so we start off, lads, and we were a bit shaky, we're not going to lie.
We were a bit. I mean, I put in a super challenge there with Cahill, and then it was won again by Jay Rodriguez, I believe.
Great save from Hart there, cracking.
Yeah, Hart had an important first game, and they just slid the rebound wide, but he played fantastically. Just like to take a minute to mention Joe Hart. Played by Aaron. What a super first game he had. You'll see some cracking saves from him coming up. Lambert with a chance there, but didn't quite manage to convert.
Yeah, he certainly will. First game, we're just getting used to playing with 11 men. It is tough. You find yourself out of position quite a lot of the time. But as we got on, the shape of the whole team started to definitely look a lot better.
We did indeed. Now, the reason that I put this clip in was to single out Jack Wilshere here in the midfield. I mean, that's what he did all day long. He picked the ball up and he played it. And, I mean, nothing came of it that time. But he had a super day. He really worked hard. He picked it up in good areas. He passed it off well. And at half-time, we're at 0-0.
Yeah, look at him. Stats, lads. 60% possession. That's what we were all about. Keep hold of the ball. No one being greedy. Just get it, pass it, move.
Yeah, the players representing Wilshere and Gerrard in the midfield, Matty and Wolfie, they were class in both games and important for us in keeping the possession.
So, well, say that, as nobody played badly. Everyone was absolutely quality.
They were indeed, and that's a well-won ball there from Bainesy, and Mux plays it over the top with Rooney, and Sturridge gets in and slides it just wide of the post, but he's making all the right runs, and that was really good. And then Lambert creates something all for himself at this point.
Lambo was he had a really good couple of games.
He certainly did. He was working hard. He was feeding off the scraps. He was really trying, and that's a good ball in from Sturridge, and it caused some carnage out to Matty, controlling Gerrard on the edge of the box, but sadly doesn't manage to fire home this time.
Good challenge there from Gerrard. Nice little ball over the top. Sturridge works, gets on it. Oh,
and as you can see, he is making all of the right runs at this point. But then,
what a save by Joe Hart again, lads. 85th minute. It was a struggle. We couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. We thought we don't want to leave this first game in a draw. We want to pick up that win. And then, what a ball from Lambo. Through to Sturridge. Oh, what a finish. Go Atso.
Get in there, Lunty. Absolutely great finish. You were fantastic in this first game. You really won us it. Well, let's say you won us it. Also, Joe Hart really kept us in the game. You've seen a couple of key saves as well. And I mean, I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but you saw a block off the line from Gary Cahill in that game as well.
We certainly did. Cahill, Jagielka, Klein and Baines, all crucial at the back. The whole midfield worked well as a unit, and Lambo was always up there for that feeding, that passing play.
He was indeed, and we get 3 points from our first game, which is excellent. Everyone played absolutely superbly. Now, it took a bit of time for the goal to come. As you saw, it didn't come until the 82nd minute. We thought we might just manage to draw, but everyone kept going. Everyone kept fighting to create the chances, and as the game progressed, we really did get better, and we were feeling good about our pro clubs at this point.
We certainly were, and like Bo says, throughout the game, we were getting better, and throughout these episodes, you'll probably see us getting a lot better and a lot better positioning. We were getting each other's way a bit at the start, I'd say, but after a couple of minutes, a few games, I'd say we definitely started to get into position more.
I would definitely agree with that. Now, we just see us heading on into our second game now, lads. It's pretty nervy. All of us made the game again. Sadly, Jay Rodriguez actually lagged out very shortly into this one, but he's there to make a good challenge early on, still in the 6th minute, and that was a good piece of defending. Then Mux picks it up with Rooney and does indeed win the corner.
We've got a few big lads in the box. Lambo is always a big target man for the corner. Great ball. I think it's Klein who whips it in.
I believe it was Klein.
Met with a beautiful header by Lambo, and that is what he's about. He's a big man. He's always there to aim for.
Yeah, great effort from Don there, controlling his Lambert beautifully. Been good in the air all day long, was winning the flick-ons, was performing really well. So it was awesome to see him head into the bottom corner to give us that early 1-goal lead, and we were feeling good in this game.
We were feeling good. I mean, you can see throughout the game probably where everyone was in position more. The centre halves, or the whole back line holding a good line. Great little ball there, and another good chance, lads.
Yeah, it was indeed. Now let's just again take a minute there. We saw Wilshere winning it. We saw Wilshere playing it. That was what he was doing. And Don gets a great foot in there with Lambert, and Gerrard doesn't quite find the pass. But does Rooney give it up?
He doesn't, but it wasn't really the ball looking for a bit more of a switch than that. But we lost it, but we worked back. Everyone working hard in this team as well, which I like to see.
Everyone working extremely hard. It's another great challenge from Kleiny there, and then he gets it into Don. And as you can see, it's just fighting, it's battling, it's closing down the space, it's not letting them play with the ball, and that really is good to see.
Defending from the front, that's what you need to do if you want to win these games. You've got 11 men, you've got to stick together, you've got to play together, and you've got to keep your positions, but also you've got to chase them down. You look at Bayern Munich, Barcelona, everyone hunts for the ball.
They do indeed, and look at this for a run from Bainesy, controlling the ball well as usual, and swinging it in, but sadly nothing comes of it this time around.
Certainly didn't there, but this is a cracking effort, I thought, from Liam. Who's Liam?
Leighton Baines.
Leighton Baines.
Yep.
Cracking strike from Leighton Baines there, and look at that, great save from Joe. And quality.
Fantastic block off the line from Kleiny. I blocked one with Cahill early on, and then it was saved by Joe. Then it was blocked off the line with Kleiny. It was great stuff. And Jags gets the counter-attack going. He gives it into me with Cahill. And I get it through.
I have sweated it, but I felt Bainesy was there for it. And to take your 2-0 up, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, and what a fantastic work ethic from Bainesy getting up and down the pitch. And great to go 2-0 up. Then Lunty, I believe that was. It could have been Kleiny. He got down the wing. Yeah, it was Klein because Lunty's in the middle here. And he gets the fake shot out and just slides it wide off the post.
Cracking effort. Lads, the aim of this whole series is to get into Div 1 and win the title of Div 1. Also, we're going to be playing the cups along the way, winning every single cup as we go.
We are indeed now, lads. That is indeed the plan. We're also aiming to set up a couple of international friendlies with other clubs who hopefully play an international game as well, and then if we can set up some sort of mock World Cup, that'd be pretty awesome too, but that's way into the future. For the time being, we're just trying to pretty much learn how we go, and that's a great blocking the cross from Jags, controlled by Yoza. Absolutely great stuff.
As Bo said about this World Cup we're looking to set, we're trying to get like a little round robin sort of thing. Even if there's only 3 or 4 of you in the team, it'd be a good little laugh.
It will indeed. Now check out that ball from Lunty into Jay Rodriguez, who'd sadly lagged out at this point, but that was what he was doing all game long. His footwork was fantastic. He was making the chances. He actually won the free kick there. I didn't think it was much of a foul, but we left the responsibility to Gerrard to step up and see what he can do with it, really.
Yeah, as I've watched, lads, I mean, free kicks are hard with the pros. Everyone knows that you don't have as good a free kick accuracy in curve, but look at that for an effort. And who's going to be there to map up the rebound?
Jack
I do
Wilshere.
believe that is Wilshere. And he's been on everything, really.
He
Every
has
ball
indeed.
he's there, he's always there winning it, and he's there for the rebound.
The 2 defensive midfields really anchored the performance, allowed the rest of the midfield to push on, which was excellent, and that's a great ball in from Gerrard. Finds Lambert, finds Don, and he heads it home well, and that is 4 goals to 0.
We were absolutely dominant in this, but I mean, the good thing was as well, lads, even though we were 4-0 up, we weren't getting greedy with the ball. We were still playing our stuff. We didn't want to concede. We kept playing the way we were playing.
Absolutely. And what was I just saying about Lunty's footwork with Sturridge and getting down the wing, getting the ball, and that was another fantastic example.
That's easy. That's Joe's. Joe?
Joe?
What happened?
Joe?
Joe.
Now, we'd just like to quickly point out here that Aaron, controlling Joe Hart, had a phenomenal game in the first game, kept us in it and allowed us to go on and win it 1-0. Now, he has made a slight mistake there, but it really can happen, that kind of thing. And so we're not going to criticise him too much. He did mention before we started that there might be the odd lapse in concentration, but when we're 4-0 up, we can deal with that.
We certainly can. And this is Lambo trying to wrap up his hat-trick, and there it is. Cracking game from Lambert. Cracking game for everyone. 5-1. Could have been 5-0. Unlucky for the keeper, but good performance.
It was indeed. Now, everybody played well in that game as well. Lambert, excellent with the hat-trick. Klein, as you'll see, was given the man of the match there. He got the assist, but now we move on to something very important. We're going to do this every episode. We're going to do a player of the episode. It was a tough choice, but we gave it to
Daniel Sturridge. He had an absolute awesome couple of games. He was really up there with the goals, not just scoring, curating. He was always up and down. And at the end of the day, he was our best player, and he won the first game for us.
His footwork was incredible, and he was the man who scored that goal. And that goal was vitally important. We wanted to get off to a winning start. He took it beautifully, but literally all game long, he was getting down the wing. He was working hard. He was driving at the defence, and they just didn't know how to deal with him. So it was absolutely super from Lunty. Great effort there, mate, and congratulations on your player of the episode.
Yeah, so lads, give us some feedback. Let us know if you've enjoyed this. This will be a thing that we're doing quite a lot now. Also, if you fancy getting in, we're doing a 24-man squad, so I mean, there's plenty of options out there. However, it will be first come, first served. or whoever plays the most will end up with the most
They
opportunities.
will indeed, and we'd just like to say thank you for everybody that played yesterday. You were all superb. Literally, player of the episode was so difficult to choose because you were all absolutely fantastic. We really enjoyed the series as well. We really enjoyed filming it. We hope you enjoyed taking part. We've been the FIFA Bozos. I've been Bozo.
I have been Mux.
And we'll catch you next time, lads.